Yo, 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 people. Welcome back to Gooner TV. It's another live watch along for the 2026 FIFA World Cup round of 32 tonight in the famous Azteca. It's a fortress for Mexico, and they'll be in the knockout stages of the World Cup another time playing in the Azteca. This time they're facing Ecuador, South American opponent, very stingy defensive team. And I think tonight you're going to see a masterclass in defending on a lot of occasions from this Ecuador team. But don't be fooled by their defensive stature. They do have things that can hurt you going the other way as well. I'm going to talk about all of that as we get into the kickoff of this game. Of course, I'm a little late tonight, but not really, because the game is delayed. There's been lightning around the stadium and in the area, and so the game has been pushed back 1 hour. We're supposed to get the kickoff around 10 o'clock. So, yeah, we are here for all the build-up to this big matchup. Now, I was debating, people, am I going to finish the entire World Cup in my Netherlands jersey? Anybody that was here last night to see me sadly fall out of this World Cup again, this time at a much earlier stage than I would have thought. But kudos to Morocco, the better team on the night. I said, listen, it's my team. I have the jersey. I need to just wear it throughout the World Cup. And I plan to wear it throughout the World Cup. But you see, tonight is a special one because I have the ability to show you guys who I think is going to win the game by virtue of wearing their jersey tonight. So, Dutch, no disrespect, let me down tonight. Tonight, people, the Mexico kit is out. The vintage Mexico kit is out. So you don't know, people, I think that Mexico is going to take home this one tonight. I don't think it's going to be high scoring because, as I said, I think the defense from Ecuador is just serious. I'm going to say a masterclass in defending a lot of the time. But I still feel that in the Azteca tonight, Mexico will get the job done. So first order of business, people, is it is a YouTube show. So please do the right thing, find the like button, smash it, hit it, do all those good things, all right? Then, of course, share the content. If you can, please share the content. I'm going to take my own advice right now and share my own content because why not? I'm telling you to do it. I have the ability to share it myself. So I am going to also share it as well, all right? Yeah. So basically, there is a few things that the coach has done, the Mexico coach that is, has done, and it's a bit surprising. I'm going to tell you what those things are. Big up yourself, Mas live right now as well, bringing you the coverage, live watch along over Mas. Apache, big up yourself, my G, Wagwan. JB in the building. Wagwan Joseph Brown, we're there. 2-1 to Mexico. All right. I would be surprised if Ecuador give up 2 goals, but it's possible. It's possible. I'm going with the 1-0. It could all even be a extra time 1-0, but I think Mexico find 1 goal in the game somewhere. May I tell you, France is so fun to watch. Boy, Rob Smith, the amount of attacking talent we them have on that team. And then when the man them make subs, it's like still more ballers coming your way. So right now, I'm struggling to see another attack that can even come close to what they're bringing to the table. It's not even close. Up, full. Jagons in the building from Shirley. Big up yourself. All right. So, as I said, people, the Mexican Técnico, as they call them, Javier Aguirre, he made some decisions that were surprising, right? So this is what we have for the lineups tonight, people. So we have Rangel in goal. That's pretty much what we thought would happen. We have Sanchez at right back, Montes at center back, and he'll be the captain. Why that's important to mention is that means Edson Alvarez is not starting this game. It seems as if Aguirre in his best 11 does believe that Eric Lira gives him the best option in that CDM role. Interested to say what you guys think. I actually might agree with him because I think Romo gives you that stability. And I think Lira look a little more comfortable than even Alvarez in possession. So I understand why. And even though he's not the same stature as Edson Alvarez, he has the motor that you kind of need to play that position. And kind of under the radar, Mexico have kept 3 clean sheets. So it's not like they're really getting exposed that much. I don't remember Rangel having to pull off any miraculous saves or anything like that. So Lira in that midfield again, Vasquez as the center back. Interestingly, Gallardo at left back. Mateo had a great game, the young left back that's understudy to Gallardo. But Javier Aguirre and every other Mexican coach, whenever it's a big game, Jesus Gallardo is going to play left back. Lira, Romo, and look at these people, 17 years old. Gilberto Mora. If you follow Jamaican football and footballers or Jamaican football youth teams, you would know this kid. We've seen him playing U14, U15. Well, not U14, but U15, U17, played at the U17 World Cup, played at U20 level, played at U20 World Cup. And now, at 17 years of age, Gilberto Mora starts a knockout game in the World Cup. So he's still at Tijuana, people. The magic age of 18 won't hit until October of this year. So that means, clubs around Europe, I am sure, will be watching this one. We've heard the rumors about Real Madrid. And once that name is being called, then you're probably going places in Europe very, very soon. Julian Quinones on the thumbnail tonight, born in Colombia but represents Mexico for his national team. He has been a bright spark for them in this World Cup. He starts on the left. Alvarado is a favorite of Aguirre, and actually repaying him in this World Cup. I think he's been solid. Good creativity, eye for a pass, and over the years has developed a much better work rate. So he's helping out in the other side of the pitch as well, which I don't remember him being like that as a younger player. Raul Jimenez, the veteran, got rested in the 3rd group stage match, but he's back to start tonight, and I expect him to be a handful for what is going to be a really stingy Ecuador defense. Galindez in goal, the veteran. He's like 40 years old almost. He's in goal. They've only conceded twice, once to Germany, once the Ivory Coast, a clean sheet in the other match they had in the group stage. Pacho and Ordonez as the center backs. Ordonez, what I want to highlight, because the last time we saw Pacho at any kind of major event, it was, I think, the Copa America. And after that Copa America, he was then on PSG right after that. So basically, Ordonez is at Club Brugge. This past season at Club Brugge, because I've been watching this player and I say, yo, what is he up to on the club level? And interestingly, hold on there, Pro League. He started 30 games this season, 33 appearances overall. Had a solid season, right under 7.00 SOFA score rating. So definitely, he's at Club Brugge now. He's only 22 years of age. He came straight from the factory over in Ecuador, Independiente del Valle. And he moved over to Brugge in 2023. And right now his market value is at 36 million. So I wouldn't be surprised, and you guys shouldn't be either, if you hear in this summer after this World Cup, Ordonez making a move to a bigger club, probably a top 5 league. Don't be surprised. Franco playing at right back. The interesting thing about Alan Franco, I remember this player from when we would have played them. And I was getting ready to see the games we played against them in the game we played against them in the Copa America the last time. And Franco was a midfielder, basically. He see, central defensive midfield, number 8. But like a lot of coaches around the world, players who have those kind of attributes and can play midfield are sliding over to play right back in certain systems. And Ecuador has adopted that. a lot of times you will see, really Ordonez, Pacho, and Hincapie kind of as a three, and Franco more advanced, or even tucked into midfield to make an extra body in midfield. So it can look more like a three at times, but when they're in a defensive setup, yeah, it will be a four. It's not going to be the classic 4-4-2 in the sense that Plata, I think, will get involved in the pockets a bit more. Valencia will play more like a traditional striker, but one thing that it does do is, I think Valencia likes to get involved, on the left-hand side of the pitch, which is good because Angulo is in the game. And we saw the goal he scored in the last game. That was from him coming off the left-hand side as his starting position, coming inside, and that space vacated by Valencia creates more space for Angulo to cut in and take those shots. Vite has been one of the more underrated players in this World Cup so far. He's still playing at in Mexico at Pumas. He recently just went there because he was at the Whitecaps. Yep, and he went there last season. But he's a good player, solid player. I think his stock is rising as well. 24 years of age. His next move will probably be to oversee somewhere outside of the this region, outside of the South American CONCACAF region. Caicedo, everybody knows him obviously from Chelsea. He has been playing well as well in this World Cup. I think his first game wasn't the best, but he has stepped up since then, much more creative in the next two games, creating chances on his own as well. Something that maybe you don't see as much when he's playing for Chelsea. Yeboah is the one that maybe was a little surprising for me. Thought they might have gone for another option to start out the game, but he has been starting. I just don't think he has been the most effective player. But hopefully he can come good tonight for them. Plata has been dangerous, Angulo has been dangerous, and Valencia has, tried a lot, taken a lot of shots, but hasn't gotten the goal yet. But I think tonight, as I said, it's going to be a stingy type of defensive game. There will be, good energy. There'll be a lot of incidents. So the game, I don't think, will be boring in any way. But I just think it's going to be a game where the defenses kind of win out a lot of the time. But Mexico will find one at some point, I believe. People are watching Mbappe goal, but that pass from Elise, clean. CC Bridget. Big up Conrad, we're there, we're there. Yeah, man, the Barca Jenna is here. I give away my Mexico jersey already, not my style. Yo, you know how long me have that jersey, yeah? Come here, let me spray it on. One time this used to loose. Trust me, me need to go to the gym or the Kim Boss Conrad, me need to forward over there. Yeah, man, you never know with Conrad, Goodly that is. Cheers. But yeah, should be a good one, people. Let's get the take this off the screen for a second. So Mexico, Ecuador, yo. And I don't like the picture I'm gonna find for Quinones. So when the man just get him citizenship, it's a Quinones es Mexicano. Yo, found that to be hilarious. I know when find them star ears ring that. So it looks like a lot of you think Mexico taking it home tonight. Right now it's about 80% to 20%. So people thinking the Azteca hoodoo is a real thing. Yeah, a goal. Elise, different gravy. Different gravy. Different gravy. What a ball. Ooh, I had to go see the ball again. Yeah, man, are different, brother. So the players coming out the tunnel. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go, people. Let's go, people. Match is about to start. Match is about to start. Azteca is ready. And get an extra hour for beat some more cerveza. Man, I'm ready, you know. So hold on, them still not. Yeah, I want my dip on, yo. My bad beep. Sure, someone been take off that off the screen. All right, what I say? All right, man, I'll put a play by play after the side, cause it's kind of make the screen look a little more, you know. You know, round of 32. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm. Some can just make that sense, brother. See if this can work. This so. Eh, hold on. Black Kenyan, let's see if I do that. Is there a way to? Okay, maybe. Uh-huh. Yeah, bro. I can't see that. Can't see that. All right, people. Kick off. You know, I don't think so. I don't think they're related at all. I think I've already checked that one time, you know. I don't think so. But you're making me curious now. Moises Caicedo, born in 2001 in Santo Domingo, Ecuador, is the youngest of 10 siblings and comes from a family deeply rooted in his hometown. They have 10 siblings, but none of them are Jordi Caicedo. There is no evidence that they are brother, cousin, or otherwise related. They are not related based on public records and biographical sources. So there you go. The answer is no. They are not related. Huh. But yeah, I think I had one time looked that up because I think it was around the same time we were going to play them, and I was just looking up research and them thing there. Getting my research on the players. Huracan playing Argentina. Torneo Clausura. And get a 2 minute against Jamaica. Mexico have one of the longest anthems in the world still, you know. Vamos! Montez. You look down the line and you see Ochoa, you see Alvarez, you see Raul Jimenez, and you are the captain. You're supposed to feel good. Say, yo, all these legends. And I meet the coach get the armband. But Jordi Caicedo need for page the coach, you know. Cause every time the man come on for Ecuador, 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, cha-cha, 1 minute, 5 minutes of the World Cup. What a wicked coach, man. Be a 2 minute the man get. But that's a coach. You know, something now forward on the field. And literally every time the game reach 5 minute leave, you want to put me on. But it's Ecuador. Ooh, RR say Ecuador 2-1. Yeah, man. Big Back TV. The Big Back TV fans are in the building. Yeah, man. Sometimes it's good for us to know them things, you know, because enough people have chat foolishness, you know. Next time you hear a man say, hey, I'm little brother that, you know. Just tell them, say, listen, man. Mexico 1-0. Hummingbird, you and I, same thing. I say 1-0 Mexico too. Ecuador got some good try. Jesus Gallardo has to play. This dude is 17 years old, bro. This guy is 17, you know. Yo, that's crazy. Ecuador, Galindez. I'm under twice the age of Mora. And little more than that. Joel Ordonez, the next one to move. 22. And I say, yo, Gooner, they tell me, say, that brother, I get a move, you know. Vite, it just depend. Think he can go like, think Vite would have do well in a Spain still. Drop him one of the Spanish midfielder. But I do all right. But him work hard enough to play in our even more physical league. But I think for film game, drop him in a Spain. It's our age check. When I say big back TV, what? Tell me what that makes you think of. It's a good way if you know somebody age, right? So I just, I was about to say, but I just realized Raul stopped wear the headband thing, but him half to wear it. Yeah, William Pacho. I think it will be better. Ecuador, I remember them playing in some hot, because Nkapie was cramping, Pacho was looking tired. Them fresh and now. Kankaka King are spoiled tonight. Let's see, let's see, let's see. ¡Vamos! De la izquierda, Quiñones. Lateral por Ecuador. Ecuador. Caicedo le pega. Rangel. Tranquilo. Vázquez. Rangel. Ese. All right. Montez now. No more Spanish. One of these World Cup years, you're going to have a father and son repping their country. Just a thought. Why, I hope so, brother. I hope so. God, trust me, if Jamaica was in this World Cup, I'd be doing like shorter lives from inside the stadium and them thing like I'd definitely go to the game then if Jamaica was in it. I would have to find a way. And definitely the one where they played that would have been played here because it would have been the Uzbekistan game here. The game that made Congo qualify for the next round. Imagine that. Shouldn't have even go there so still. Should have done the zone, this zone right there. So Germany, Ivory Coast, Ecuador. What a group. That's a good trivia question. These three teams were in the same group: Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast. Can you name me the fourth team in that group without using Google or going to a football app? I forget what letter it was, but this group had Germany, Ecuador, Ivory Coast, and what other team? Well played. Oh, well played. Watcha. More against Pacho. Okay, shifty. Good ball, boy. Shoot, Alvarado. No, no, where we on? Long time, brother. Vite. Manan. Well done, Mora. Look on the little kid, man. Yeah, the man have energy. And start the game bright. Roma. Mexico looking to establish themselves early in the game. Good pressing, counter pressing, not letting Ecuador get on the ball at all yet. That's brilliant football. Here's Mora on the ball. Good layoff to the flank. Lira flicks it. Too much on it. But Gallardo will control it. And he resets back to Vasquez. Vasquez to Romo. Romo plays it back. Sanchez out wide. Mora looks to be tucking out to the right hand side, giving Alvarado the space to get in the middle. Good 1-2. Mora into the box. Quinones was arriving late, but Ecuador in position to defend. That's a ball to Valencia. Valencia, that's good shielding from the defender. And that's Lira doing his work. Like I said, not the biggest player in the world, but knows how to get himself about. Yeah, man. Mexico look like they want to establish themselves like, hey, this is our stadium, our game. We are take the game to Uno. More have been pivotal on the right side so far. Into the middle. And again. So Gilberto Mora is 17 years old. And this guy is playing like he's the star of the team. Taking a shot from early wasn't the worst effort in the world either. And you can tell that this Mexican team trusts the kid as well. You know, no sign of like, oh, should I give him this ball here? I mean, they know what he can do. This is too much space. And that was the wrong decision. Luis Romo, I just said how much you trust in the guys, the young man. And the pass is there, just play it to him. Yo, Nkapia did good enough to kind of close down the angle a little, but if he plays it, Romo, come on, man. He's right away apologizing because he know him the foolishness. The pass was there from Mora. Vasquez wins it in the air. Mora, a little bit of a loose touch, but Pacho doesn't want to sell himself. Romo into the ball. What a oh! Raul Jimenez just couldn't quite get to it. Yo, that was a wicked attempt by Romo, though. Looked up and said, I'm just going to put it in the back stick. Oh, you should finish that. Did that hit outside of the post? No, just put it wide. You should be finishing that, bro. I'm sorry. Am I being harsh? Like, shouldn't he finish that? What a cross by Romo. What a ball by Mora. What? This little kid, man, 17 years old. Aguirre should be happy with the start so far. So why Aguirre in a trouble with him, though? Mexico assured. Passing out from the back. Well done by Quinones. Loose pass there that time. Gallardo will chase, and Franco thought about playing it to the goalkeeper, thought better of it. And that's poor. Who did that? I think Raul is in his head now. That was unlike him. Usually it's a simple little layoff for him. Ecuador will take as much time as they can. Down to Yaboa now. Yaboa wildly tries to get it up the field, but not able to. Vasquez will play it back to Rangel. Rangel to Montes. Montes back to the goalkeeper. Back to Montes, lets it roll through to Sanchez. Sanchez down the flank. Again, this is the space they look to exploit, and it is with Mora on this right-hand side. But Pacho, for the first time, saying, listen, I am the Champions League winner for a reason. Just took the ball from Mora there and pushed him off. And he wins a throw. Capia will take this one. Yo, I want to Aguirre. Move, no brother. Caicedo said, I'm tired of this, man. Keep the ball a little bit. Sure. And just kick the ball back to the keeper and say, yo, start over. And man, you move like some ants. Slow them down. I don't know if I love England as a place for him for go though, to be honest. But Ecuador look intent on just taking a breath for a second because Mexico been high pressing like crazy. That's a good run by Incapia. He's into the box. Can he get it into the box? Good defending from Montes that time. Here is Angulo. First time on the ball tonight. Coming inside on his right foot. Gives it to Caicedo. Franco. Yaboa. Franco. Into the box. Cleared by Alvarado. Flicked on Mora. Now flick back to Mora. Through the legs of Caicedo. Here comes Quinones. Quinones thought about a shot from being his own half. Thought of it. He's getting shit and really just turned, had no support near him. Needs to find a way to continue advancing the ball instead of stopping there. Yeah, man. All over the place. Makes sense. And arguably our best player for the season. Can't even get a game. Ryan not good enough. Get up. Get up. Jorge Campos, Hugo Sanchez. Remember. Blacks bust up in net Campos. In the same stadium, man. What a cross by Roma. Oh gosh, man. You need to finish that. What more you want, brother? Oh, it's almost like he put, I don't know. You should finish that. People smash the like button, share, subscribe. Jason Gooner TV. Mexico, Ecuador. If he's in, he's in. Plays it now to Alvarado. Alvarado with Pacho in front. And that should have hit the heel of Pacho. And that goes out for a corner. Pacho wanted the offside, but I don't think Quinones was offside. Off a Pacho foot. Oh, that short corner was on. Can't do it again though. Sanchez, Montez, back post, flicked on. Mora. Ooh! The young man came close. Mm. Keeper is not getting that if he's on target. Oh, good try, youth. Romo, move your ass, but gimme. Oh, up to Romo. After the man got 2 inches from the goal. You want to talk about pass it, gimme. After you just have him for a simple tap in if you pass the ball. Move. Yo, Mora play every weapon on the field, brother. The man I pick it up in the inside, right, left, every channel. Yo, all action. Good turn. Plata. First time I see him make a run. What the ball glued to the man foot? Well played, Plata. Here's Nkapie now. It's I think an underrated part-time game and them can have good delivery. Oh yeah, boy. Oh, that would have been yeah, boy. I was wondering why them start yo. What a play. Bust the man salad. Beat him to a poke. What? Was that a save? Yo, how him even get that through? Yeah, man, no need for a shot. Oh, good tip by Ranhel. That could have gone in the goal. Referee! Referee, that's a corner. Ref thief. What a play by your boy a while ago, man. So Mora comes inches close, inches wide. Then you have your boy just hit the outside of the post. Ecuador ramping up the pressure a little bit, but Mexico doing a good job finding the space. Vasquez, that's behind Gallardo. Bit of miscommunication on the runs there. I think Vasquez wanted someone to make the run into the channel. Good shielding by your boy there. Should be feeling confident now. Your boy Jean. This coach is a character. Pacheche. Pacho. Hincapie. Over the top. Good ball. Angulo. A good tackle by Sanchez. Well defended. Pacho being chased. Oh, shoot. He didn't do anything to him. He was just running fast. Griff say, yo, stop talking to me. I think a lot the refs got some stick this World Cup, but one thing that has been very noticeable is like the card use has been less, I think. And a lot more stern talking to and stuff like that. Mexico in possession. Gallardo infield. Here's Alvarado. Quinones if he's onside. If Quinones is onside down the left, cuts in. What a strike by Julian Quinones! What a goal! The Colombiano. What a finish. If he's onside, if he's onside, it was very close. It looked like they released it after he went over the half line. So if he didn't keep onside, it will be offside. Well, let's see. Well, obviously, if he didn't keep onside, it would be offside. And the Azteca erupts. Let's see. It was in his own half. It was in his own half. Perfect. Perfect. And everybody central wanted it. But Alvarado with the timing and the pass. And that's just too well struck. Precision. 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 Big goal, yes. Beautiful. Julian Quinones. Old man Galindez couldn't get that one there. Ecuador huddle up. Angulo cleared by Roma, but not well. One in the second ball by Mexico. Angulo on it. Plays it back to Vite. Vite across the pitch now. Franco. Franco plays it to Yeboah. Yeboah on the ball. Yeah, man, the Colombian. I go on, man. I'm going away. Make sure I put him on the thumbnail, you know, because that's where him going. If I know him, more I would have put. And more I start the game good. Alvarado, well done. Back to Vasquez. I ain't not play the ball a long time, brother. Oh, well played, Mexico. What happened? The man call for the hydration break right there, so. Man, them upset, brother. Man. As soon as Roma take the touch and go past the man and gone. Man blow the whistle for hydration. How did I eat that referee? Mexican fans, them happy, brother. People gonna smash up the like button. What a strike. Man, connect that one there. Man, connect that one there, people. Or as the man blew the whistle, him apologize. Cause the man say, yo, John, I never realized what I have done to stop a promising attack. And brother come from Serbia, Slovenia. How to how to roll or whatever, brother. Ah, Romo. Valencia, brother. Don't know what happened there, but it looked like Alvarado get kicked down from before. Oh, It was more on the foot than the ankle, but that's still painful. So Mexico trying to get the passing rhythm. Mora hasn't touched the ball in a little while, but back on it here. Yo, Mora just glide past people, man. Not the worst ball in the world, but Nkapie dealt with that. What a third down, yes. You don't want to go a bigger side. Oh, what a finish. What a finish. Ordonez panic a while ago. Show him age, the youth. Tell you about the Azteca, brother. Big goal, big goal, big goal. Man just control strike that a while ago. In step, same way. What a good finish, man. I can't even say Mexico press cause that. It's just an error by Ordonez. Play good right throughout the group stage. Watch out. Terrible clearance. And then him slip for other insult. And both centre backs just following the ball. Pacha shouldn't be going there. What a clean strike. Just cut across the ball to make sure it went away from the goalkeeper. And that's just beautiful. Big goal, big goal, big goal. That's quality. That is quality. That's why this player play in the top league in the world. Even though, interestingly, he has made a move back to Wolves and they just got relegated to the championship. L3, brother. Man, them hitting bangers. You see it. Big goal again, Hummingbird. Well, prediction gone, but a part of the prediction, right? Mexico win. RR. We say 3-2 Ecuador same way. I know it's a 2-1, but might as well jump it up. Montez riling up the crowd, good block. But now they have to defend a corner. Caicedo. Ref. Going on, man. Nkapie pushed down the whole of them. I say no pushing. Hey guys. I did them like some picnic. Ranel punches. Vite. Franco. Angulo just flips it aimlessly. And that's going to be a goal kick to Mexico. Rangel did his job there, just punching clear. Rangel goes long. Second ball to Mexico. Here's Raul, lays it off. Alvarado was clipped. What's the problem now? Angulo called for the foul. Alvarado still down, but he's gonna get up and be fine, I'm sure. As soon as him get the ball. One change. Is Mexico going to play all their games at Azteca? I think it stops after the next round, Rob. Yes, I'm pretty sure the next round after this. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure the next round after this is not. So let me check. So Mexico. Yeah, so the next game would be at Azteca. And then if you get through that game, then the next game would be in Miami. So basically Mexico again. Hincapié. Peter has not really influenced or imposed himself on the game at all. Angulo barely get a chance to take on this player on the left side. Rotted. They never touch him. Jaja. Mexico, France, Belgium, Brazil, fast-paced, high-intensity football. Sorry for all the Argentina fans. All right, Sling Stone say Mexico, France, Belgium, Brazil. All right, they're going to be tough to beat. Yeah, I put them in the quarterfinals because of that. I mean, they do have England next if England beat DR Congo, which is a if. But I feel like even though it's England in this stadium, I don't think England beat them. Exactly. Mexico get trouble, man. Them have hundreds of millions. Mm-mm. He wanted it back, got it back, so he could do that. Plata control the ball, brother. Mm. Jason already said Mexico and Morocco may bring this World Cup. Yeah, you did. You did. England don't. Mm. England next month. Oh, that's an acrobatic save by Ranhel. And that's twice Yabo has come close. One from the left side, one this side, this time from the side he usually would try from. And just wasn't quite far enough to really test him. But good reaction, same way. and put it away from danger. Because you have to make up for your mistake, you know. You have to make up for your mistake in our donors. So 2-0, 41st minute. Ecuador in trouble. Can they get any hope with a goal before halftime? Good play, Angulo beats one. Tries to cut it back. Upset with himself, but that's good covering by Mexico. I said it before, I'll say it again. Alvarado never used to do all of them something. But 1, 2, 3 Mexicans, fourth Mexican guard in that near post. Should I stand that up to the far post? Right here, say anything foul away, so I thump. Nkapie gets another corner. I know him wish Declan Rice could have take this. Yeah, man, take I say it off for them. Come on. Come on, Ecuador. Find a little set piece masterpiece now. Near post. Nkapie couldn't do nothing but flick it out of play. Gallardo getting chopped up. Abs. 17 of you in the building. Please do smash up the like button, share, subscribe. Subscribe. Anyway, back in this game for Ecuador. Just don't see them. Good play by Alvarado. He's been good tonight. Mora, Romo. Good Paul again. They have identified this left side as a problem area. Mora into the box. That was a good cross as well. Jimenez met it in the air but couldn't keep it down. What a jump. What a jump. What a jump. Caicedo doing foolishness. Roma tired. What happened there? What happened there? Ooh, he was onside? I don't know if he would have been onside or not, though, people. Mora could have just flicked that on the goal. I don't know why me I go and like sit down like a real. Yeah. Put up my foot. I feel like youth. Yeah, that is it. Cheer. There it is. Not bad, not bad at all. Yeah, Mora need a goal for real. It kinda it's like in performance, it just make for him get a goal too. First yellow of the game, finally. Franco is the one that goes into the book. Alan Franco. Pacho just push Jimenez every time he come close to the ball. Buck it out. And just shoot him. I was not using my head. Yabo has been a threat. Caicedo waste that one, bro. Man sent it way too far. 2 minutes left in injury time, first half. Roma flicks it on. That one will roll out harmlessly for a goal kick. Plata been quiet today. Can't get on the ball enough. I think Vita lost in the game too. Man lost, bro. Caicedo. Hincapié has some space to run into. Just goes quickly to Angulo. Angulo flicks past one. Can he get to the loose one? It's a good sliding challenge from Sanchez. The big guys up again, Pacho, Ordonez, Incapie. Alrighty. If you want to send in the cross, brother. First half injury time, and them genius, yeah. What? Yeah, man, a vintage, you know? Yo, how this chair feels so. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, man, a vintage, bro. The vintage Mexico kit. This is like, I don't know if it was 98. Might have been a little after that. But respect though. All right, people. First half is in the books. Um, Mexico started out on fire in this one. Just everything that they wanted to do was coming off. They were looking the better team, the more dominant team. And they end up going in at half with a 2-0 lead. Goes from Julian Quinones and Raul Jimenez, 9 minutes apart, 22nd and 31st minute. Ecuador came into their own in the last part of the half. Probably didn't really need halftime to come, wanted to find the goal before the interval, but they'll be back in the second half. At this point, really, what you have to lose? You're down 2-0. Um, you just gotta create more opportunities. I think there's not enough opportunities created on the day. They're only at 0.22 expected goals. Mexico is at 0.72. They have created one big chance, but like I thought, not many big chances in the game. Mexico do have 10 shots to only 2 for Ecuador. But not a lot of shots on target, just 2-1 in favor of Mexico. So it's 2-0. They've had two really clean, very good strikes. And the defense have been solid. They have not given up more than 2 shots in the first half. Mexico, on the other hand, had 10. So, that just goes to show. Entries 29 to 27. Very, very even, actually, in the entries. Possession 56 to 44, Mexico. Interesting. So, is there any way back in the Azteca Stadium for Ecuador? A team that normally doesn't score a lot of goals. Mexico still, after what, 3 games and a half now, no goals conceded in the World Cup. No goals. Yeah, the hydro break is foolishness. Big up Mbappe, great game earlier. Yeah, man play wicked. Speaking of that, let's just recap real quick what we saw from earlier today. Some really good matchups. First of which being Norway and Cote d'Ivoire. I felt like Cote d'Ivoire had the better of the game for longer, but I thought Norway had like a, what could you call it now, a mature performance. They had their spells in the game where they were the aggressors, they were the better team, and in those couple spells, they were able to get 2 goals, and that was really the difference. Ivory Coast, I thought, played well enough to get a goal in the first half, but it never came through for them. And when they equalized through that brilliant goal from Amad Diallo, and Antonio Nusa's first half goal is not shabby either. Touch before the strike, the angle on the strike, and how perfectly it was placed. Yeah, big credit too. But Diallo just had a little bit more in it with the dribbling through a few players before, in one motion, it looked like before him even planned kicking the ball in the goal. So 2-1 Norway over Ivory Coast. It was a good game. And like I said, on another day, Ivory Coast maybe get something out of that game. Both teams did create chances in the game, but of course, Haaland is on that team, so you would expect them to be a little more clinical. And he did get on the score sheet getting the winner in the 86th minute of the match. France and Sweden, 3-0 to France, pretty dominant performance. Sweden, did a few things in the game. I think that really only happened to any extent right at the beginning and also right at the end. Um, you know, some of the play in the first half, especially, and parts of the second half too, was just perfect football in the attacking sense. And I'm struggling to see a team, um, you know, based on what you've seen. What do you think? Well, I read the question about Ecuador coming back in this game. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it because I don't think Ecuador have the firepower to score more than a goal even in the Azteca. The minute Mexico gets to that second goal, I don't really see it turning back. But Ecuador is a dogged team. They won't give up. They'll keep trying. So if they can find one, then who knows? Who knows? Maybe the crowd gets a little nervous. That filters through to the players. You never really know. It's not called World Cup football, but professional opinion, Stefan, I don't think they're gonna come back. I don't think they're gonna come back. But if I was the coach, though, if I was the coach and I'm in there at halftime, I'm saying, look, guys, I don't think we can play worse than that, right? It could be worse. We're down two, but we have a fighting. I would be mentioning the fighting spirit, and I would be pulling on all those things because you kind of need it to be not quite a miracle, but you need a flawless half to pull it off. And the million-dollar question is, do Ecuador have the players or the capability to do that with the players they have? All right, I'm looking at the bench now. So you have Kendry Paez, who I don't think play a minute yet in this World Cup. All right, I could be wrong. Let me see. No, I was right. Hasn't played a minute in the World Cup yet. And my number 10. Then you have Preciado, good player. Estupinian, you already know him. Anthony Valencia. This is Antonio's son, bro. Minda, Jordi Caicedo, Kevin Rodriguez, Jeremy Arevalo. Stuttgart, 21 years of age. Find them ball here. Onside Quinones. What a hit. Bang. Good strike, boy. People, make sure not smash the like button if you're just rolling in. We still have a half to play, but boy, Ecuador really need to pick it up. And I don't know that they can pick up their intensity, but you're gonna need that quality to go with it. This was just poor from Mardonia. Just panicked, slipped to make matters work. Pacha is following the play and just leaves that gap. What a finish. That's such a nice finish. You should have told me before we put a money on them still. Jano. My bad, bro. I need to start forwarding earlier before the man them drop them bets. Because I did predict a 1-0 to Mexico, which obviously I'm not gonna get that right, but I picked Mexico to win the game and they're winning, so that's a good thing, I think. People, I'm not gone. I just need to take care of something real quick. Let me leave this on the screen. I'm not gone, people. Just go and smash the like button, share, subscribe. All you coaches with your I license, that's our no Y license, you know, that's for YouTube, your YouTube license coaches. What would you guys do? Do you see anything you can do if you're Ecuador to kind of stem the tide in the game? What you guys think? Let me know. Let me know in the comment section. Hold on there. All right, people. We're back. We're back. We're back. Cam will be back shortly. Cam will be back momentarily, my people. Need a refill. That'll do. All right, we're back, people. We're back. We're back. We're back. All right, so I was asked about that, but let me go back to the other game today, which was France and Sweden 3-0. Mbappe with a brace, Barcola with one. France at times just almost looking like, yo, why are we even playing the World Cup? Just give them the World Cup. Like they look like they're unstoppable in terms of offensively. Olise, two more assists today, almost scored a brilliant, can't call it fully a bicycle, but more like a sidewinding volley type of thing. Almost a bicycle, but a little bit sideways as well. And it hit off the base of the post. Dembele really should have put away the follow-up, but didn't. Um, Olise again, bro. This guy's passing is ridiculous. Too good. Too good. This guy's too good. Elise, man. Elise Mbappe. I said that one of those two. Well, I said Elise would win the man of the match. I think if he scored that crazy volley with the two assists, he probably would. But I think Mbappe probably won a man of the match same way. Um, I wasn't surprised to see Luca Dean play at left back. I think he's a little bit more sound, just overall, than Theo Hernandez at this point. Two subs being made, so you have to roll the dice if you are Bechachiche, and Preciado and Medina will be coming on the pitch now. Preciado and Medina. So probably Angulo off. No, Ordonez off. Wow. And Alan Franco. So Preciado typically deployed on that right side with that right back or center back. Medina coming on, Yaimar Medina. He plays for Genk. He's only 21 years of age. Yet to feature at this FIFA World Cup. Been at Genk since last Jan. And you want to take a wild guess where he came from in Ecuador? You guessed it, Independiente del Valle. The team that sells everybody everywhere. They got 4.9 million for him. Angulo is down. Ref doesn't care. That's poor from Pacho, actually. Headed down right back to Mexico. Here's Quinones. Plays it central. Here's Mora. Back to Quinones. Quinones with a good ball out wide. Way too much space out here. Alvarado. That was a poor attempt. What was he trying? I don't know what the man was trying a while ago, but it didn't work. I was listening to local radio today, and irks me to hear locals still with this mindset that we don't need overseas players in our squad amid watching this World Cup. Yeah, I mean, Stefan, right? Look, the argument is always narratives, right? So there's some people watching this World Cup and saying, um, the blueprint is Morocco and I don't know, Morocco and DR Congo and some of these other nations that really heavily depend on diaspora. And then there's others saying, well, South Africa made the round of 32 and all of their players were born in South Africa. And they, I think it's 26 players. I think like 18 of them play, or a good amount of them play in the local league. Maybe it's like six, I forget what the breakdown was, 12 and 14 or something like that. And they're going to focus on that and say, we could be more like South Africa. We don't have to do, the teams that have like full diaspora or mostly diaspora, like Morocco and Curacao and Haiti. These teams are not the norm. They're more the anomaly, right? So it's just funny how people will find whatever stat suits their talking points the best, and people will highlight what reinforces their narrative. So it's just funny to see different people trying to find different reasons to back up their argument or back up their narrative in the same World Cup. So there's many different ways to skin this cat that we're trying to skin. Easy 3 wins for me today. Norway, France, and Mexico. Hope all the rest of favorites. And make like a nice food on Saturday. Oh, you did a, like a big round of 32 bet? Lisa and Mbappe is a dangerous combo, unbeatable. Boy, man, I tell you. If you look at all the teams and all the players who actually stand out are all top quality players who are playing in top leagues. How can we not pursue top and better quality players and expect to compete at the highest level? I am befuddled. Yeah, Stefan, right. The problem is, right, even if you were to compile all the players with passports that want to actually play for us, I don't think we have a team of 26 players that play in top five leagues. I don't think we have enough actual citizens that play in the top five leagues. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't see that many players playing in the type of levels that some of these teams players are playing. You know, I mean, yeah, the aspiration should be to get the best players possible in the top leagues possible, but do we have 26 players like that out there? I don't know. I don't think so. Or at least we might have 26 players out there, but can we set up a squad? Do we have different positions readily available and all that? I don't know. I don't think so. Now, if you include all the wish list players, then yeah. But to me, those players are just wishes, Like, yeah, boy, lively since the game start whenever him touch the ball. Capie, Angulo, Preciado. Vite, what the backside is that? Jamaica have no system and no engine. Pitch patch. We just not get it right yet. Yeah, a lot of things need work. Can't wait for tomorrow to see Bosnia turn over overhype USA. Let's see. Alvarado playing. Nice. Nkapia gonna win that. No, he doesn't. I tell you. Nkapia, what you just do a while ago? Man, go over there and just put the ball out of play. More I should have let off that one there. Aztec are going to go crazy if this man score today. Mora. Well played, Ecuador. Yeah, boy. I think Ener Valencia might have been offside. Yeah, he was. Try to hold his run up. Why is Valencia coming to shark down his space there, though? Ecuador trying to build something. Mexico gone a little more conservative in this setup so far. not quite the intensity in the press. I think that's a natural reaction by teams sometimes with a 2-0 lead. Maybe that's why one of those sayings that I hate the most in football, 2-0, the most dangerous lead. I think this is a part of the characteristic your team start to take on why coaches say that. We know football is a game of momentum. Once they get one goal, they feel like another one could come. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Man, them go straight to them yard, brother. Mm. Yeah, man. What the problem now? What the problem? Need a sombrero. So Ecuador much more possession so far in the second half. Plata, Angulo, Medina. Not the worst cross. Valencia couldn't get a clean header to it. And Capia does well to win that in front of Jimenez. Caicedo again on the ball. If Mexico continue like this, they're gonna concede their first goal in this World Cup, Angulo, Vite, Caicedo, Pacho. Well done. I mean, I know Ecuador don't score a goal, but it's important for them. Them have a, I mean, them need to have these little spells like this. Build some confidence. Ecuador think them a lead. I mean, there has to be an end to this though. After all of that, look what them do. Man, have that little drag that pot, brother. Every time you do it, and go past people. Coach, take him off. I know. Hey, coach, rate Gutierrez, you see? Coach, ball of that, man. And Valencia. Could very well be his last World Cup game for Ecuador. And in his place, like for like Kevin Rodriguez. He's also playing in Belgium now at USG. 31 appearance, 22 starts, 10 goals in the league over in Belgium this season. Jose Luis Chilabert. Wow. No, that can't be Chilabert. He is Paraguayan. I guess it could be, but it looked like him. I'm assuming that must be some old-time Ecuadorian. Ecuador manager probably happy with how they started, even though they're still yet to find the breakthrough. I think they're playing much better in this half so far. So Mora is off and Gutierrez on. Actually, a little surprised by that. I think Mora probably had a few more moments of magic in him, but thought too. Maybe he's thinking with the change in momentum, even though the score is the same, Gutierrez might give him something different too. Foul on Pacha that time. One thing with Pacha, brother, I got two gum the entire game. Peter over to Yaboa. Loose pass, but it's gonna work out. Medina tackled. Look at the bodies all around the players, man. Kevin, substitute. What a move, Angulo. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky, Angulo. You need to keep doing that. Man, deal with Alvarado wickedly. Yeah, man. It's like the team with the best offenses and zero quality attacking threat I go home. Bless up, geeks. They are the dirty from long time. That's a little provoke of that. So the man always go on. Wagwan pigs. Mexico seems like they want to let them know they can go past knockout round. Well, to be honest, it's funny because them say them always drop out at the round of 16. And this is actually round of 32. So if them get through the next one, then them can say, all right, we reach quarterfinals. Corner. I think Mexico need to wake up a bit if them don't want to concede, you know. Ecuador are getting them knocking on the door, them getting more confident, more threatening. This would be perfect timing now for each one. Into the box. Good defending by Mexico. Still 2-0 people, 64th minute. Good first touch, Jimenez. Good ball as well. They beat the outside trap again. Man available on the far post. Oh, that's a good trap by Hincapie. Looked like that pass was wide open to Quinones. Hincapie read it. Made the sprint to block the pass. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Gonna make this possession count for something. Mexico just staying in cruise control right now. As a reminder, people, tomorrow we have more World Cup action, of course. Another 3 games to look forward to. England, DR Congo, right at midday. That's right, people. Jason Gooner TV will be here for that one. Belgium, Senegal at 4. We'll have to be here for that one. And the USA, Bosnia at 8. Could it be? Could it be a triple header, the first one of the World Cup? Well, we'll see. It's a lot of time on YouTube in one day. But that's my intention, people, to be here for all the games tomorrow. So let's see. I guess I misunderstand what they were saying. Yeah, well, they were right. But the thing is, remember, World Cup usually start at round of 16. So usually they don't get past a knockout round game. So this is technically still a knockout round game. So I'm not trying to take the credit away, but I'm just saying the round of 16 is where they normally drop out. That's all. Mexican jersey, that? Yeah, man. A long time Mexican jersey, this. I can't remember how I got this jersey. Like, I think I ended up giving someone my Jamaica jersey and I got this in return. I think that's what happened. Because obviously I didn't buy this jersey. So I think this was like an exchange thing. Oh, Cesar Montes, the captain today, almost making it 3-0. Nobody really located him. He was free. That was a good reaction saved by Galindez. Yeah, man, 3 Lions tomorrow, brother. Johan Wissa, Brentford version, not the Newcastle one. Alvarado, back post again. Oh, I mean, someone mark the tallest player for Mexico, please. Whew. Yeah, you missed it. Yo, pull back the video to the start of the video. Pull back the video to the start of the video. England Congo tomorrow. Ooh. We'll be here before that one start. So can go through the lineups and give predictions and everything there. But yeah, looking forward to that one. Um Yeah, man, this was Blanco, Luis Hernandez, um, Carlos Hermosillo, the Monday. If you know, you know. I think they would have a midfielder named Arce. I think Luis Hernandez would have been in those teams though. Man like Zage. All right, the hydration break, the commercial break, whatever you want to call it, it's a finish now. We're getting ready for the second half. About second half, the fourth quarter. The second half of the second half. David Chino Silva. Oh, that to the left, I'm not sure. So Santi Jimenez and Obed Vargas look like they're coming on. You know, gigs, I've made it a point. I only go to Fox when it's halftime if I'm not on stream to hear the analysis. And if I'm when the game starts, I don't watch Fox. I watch Telemundo because I really like the commentators on Fox anyway. And Telemundo does not show commercials during the hydration break. They just show like the goals, or they might just show a tackle that just happened, or them just show highlights. So I'm like, this is more of a football broadcast to me. Even though the break is there, them at least I fill the time with showing me some football. And I haven't really been able to see any Canadian commercials, to be fair, to reference. But I've seen weird US ones though. Yeah, boy. Need some end product to go with all his endeavor tonight. And Capie, that's not a bad ball. He needs to cross the ball more. Corner. That's great defending by Vasquez. And Capie pushing off, trying to get free. Good ball. Ooh. Couldn't quite rise high enough. Run up in that post. Romo and Raul Jimenez off. Obed Vargas and Santi Jimenez on. So Raul did his job today, got a goal. Since when the man go Sunderland, bro? Angulo there Sunderland from the 1st of February. So man can't get no game. Get game. I didn't realize same I play. Wow. I'll start 5 game too. First man never forward through Independente del Valle. Mm, unlucky. Wow. Just looking at some stats here for this game, and it's crazy how the possession was flip. 72% for Ecuador in the second half, but Mexico still comfortable at 2-0. Goalkeeper Rangel is down now after that melee in front of the goal. Azteca would explode if Ochoa had to come on right now. This was the contact with Rodriguez that caused this injury. Rangel. Who that? Who is that? Know that person. Who was that end show up on TV? Santi Jimenez. Would flick here, Santi. Jeez, I'm Santi. For once in your life, just do something good for Mexico, no, man. Ecuador again. What? Foul? Man, actually, I get Caicedo a game earlier than 5 minutes. That was soft. Rangel, calm. Sanchez, calm again. Good closing down, but Mexico keep it. Kendry Paez youth. Kendry Paez youth. Coach has scratched him head. The man say, yo, I have to try anything right now. So yeah, ball coming off. So Angulo off. Angulo and Yeboah off. Paez and Caicedo. So not necessarily like for like. So probably two strikers up front now, Rodriguez and Caicedo, who just came on. So last three subs now made by Mexico. Quinones off, Alvarado off, so the wingers get a breather. On their place, Orbelin Pineda. Twitter. All right, so Quinones, Alvarado out, Pineda, Reyes in the field of play. So how this go now? Back five settings, them gone. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, them gone back five basically. And those are the balls that Mexico keep winning in midfield. Just chase down, win it. Well done, Plata. This is crazy, man. Ecuador is just having the ball, having the ball, having the ball. They can't break through. Kendry Paez. Vite is still on the field somehow. Good tackle. At this point, Pacho wanna play defense. Whippy in the next one, youth. Good try, boy. Caicedo. Caicedo. Is anyone gonna tell Caicedo that he's not the pass guru of the century? Extra will get me. People be sure to keep smashing up the likes before we end off the stream for the night. It's looking like this one will end at 90 minutes plus, but still 8 minutes plus stoppage, so you never know. But Ecuador do not look like they're not really breaking down Mexico, just having a lot of possession. Will LeBron go? That's the question. Uy, falta. El árbitro dice falta. Man say, "Ah, falta." My gosh, Santi, get up, bro. This man must be the only man me see out there still a wear breathe right strip. Man said that work for me, General. Yo, people don't even wear that. I don't, well, for at one point, every athlete was wearing those breathe right strip. I say though, 86 minutes of play and still nothing on the board for Ecuador. This will make it 4 games in a row with clean sheets for Mexico. Poor first touch, but then giving back. And good ball finding Santi in the channel. Nkapie chases. Santi cuts inside. Good toe away from Nkapie. Santi showed him too much of the ball there. Paez. Good layoff to Preciado. Good speed as well. Preciado, that's a loose one. This man is a madman. He really wanted to save them couple seconds. Preciado. No, but Ecuador don't have a clue how to get off nothing in that game, my brother. Watch again. Everything just loose. Paez want shoot. Corner. So now I'm kind of. Oh, my boy, that shoulder. It says a corner. What a good cross. Mexico defense just a hold up strong. Oh, poor attempt. 1v1. Jimenez, Pacho. Jimenez looking for help. Lays it off. Poorly so, I might add. Pineda stay down like he might get penalty. Go ahead. I don't know what kind of tackle that was still. Earlier, I was listening to a Canadian channel speaking on the game. Then I heard someone saying that the Mexican fans were outside the Ecuador team hotel making noise. I was in the night. Is that legal? I think FIFA should do something about that because it's not fair to no team. Um, I don't see. All right, so here's the thing. If you're in the country of the team's fans doing the noise, right? Does FIFA have any authority with the police to stop that? I don't know. And I don't think any Mexican police are stopping people from making noise outside a hotel. So it's not right, but I don't think it's illegal. Oh, Pineda came close. That would have been the icing. Good try. Yeah, but it was like I heard it was like so many people, like tens of thousands of people or something like that. Ecuador, anything? Nope. Black cross. Mexico gonna get some more counter before the game done, you know. Pineda, please, bro. Oof. Kick with him on foot. Hmm. Copy, I want to book the man in their head. Come on, man. Cover mode fuckery, man. Of course, Nkapi was going to do that shit. So red card for Nkapi coming. Can cover him mouth. So it's no coincidence that the two team never get this red card infraction is two South American team. The man them just ignorant more while. And Cape was trying to get sent off still. I don't think so. I don't think so. But I don't know. Maybe in like UEFA competition, but I don't know if in the EPL. So on too. Oh shit. Them never see that. Them never see that. Yo, come on. You never see the man elbow the man in the mid. Ref just blow off this before our next man get a red card, no man. Ref, blow it off, ref, before our next man get a red. I tell you, just blow it. Can't say it or say, yo, I have to get another yellow before this game done. Game done. And they don't go score the next one. Another clean sheet for Mexico. Quinones and Jimenez, the goal scorers. Stadium a shake. So that's it, people. 2-0 Mexico over Ecuador. Ecuador's run at the 2026 FIFA World Cup is over. They're out at around 32. First time they had qualified in, I think, 20 years to the knockout stages. But they are out at the first hurdle, and Mexico move on to the round of 16. They will face the winner of tomorrow's 12 o'clock kickoff, England versus DR Congo. And we look forward to bringing that one to you here on the channel. Before we head out for the evening, yeah, man, Mexico. Yo, we are run off, we are run off, But before we run off, people, let me just make you guys aware of the statistics for the evening. So we had uh XG 1.02 for Mexico, 0.73 for Ecuador. Ecuador flipped the possession 57-43 in their favor. Second half, they had 68% of the ball, a lot more. But the thing was, they did not get one more big chance. They only had the one big chance in the second half, nothing more. They did take 5 shots in the second half as opposed to 2. But again, only 1 shot on target the entire second half. Actually, I'm sorry, in the second half, they had no shots on target with all that possession. So it was kind of Mexico keeping them in front of them where they wanted them. They were comfortable. Rangel didn't have to make too many saves. I think he made a total of 1. So very good performance in the end by Mexico. I thought they came out and they set the tempo, they set the tone, they were all over them. They got the 2 goals in the first half, and then they were able to just play a controlled game. Conceded possession a bit, but showed that they are quite comfortable if they have to defend for long periods. Didn't still not giving up much. So Mexico still looking good. Ecuador, a team that I don't think instills fear in you in terms of how they attack or their attackers, but a team that you have to do well to beat. And I think Mexico was very good in that first half, especially. They couldn't handle the press, they couldn't handle the waves, the counter pressing. It was brilliant from Mexico in that first half, especially. Second half, like I said, they took the foot off the gas, kind of let Ecuador have the game in a way, and all that dominance possessionally did not turn into dominance on the scoreboard or even statistically. So man of the match today, goal and assist. Julian Quinones, very hard not to give him the man of the match. He broke the deadlock after a very good spell of football from Mexico. He was the one that could find that first goal. Jimenez with a goal. Alvarado with an assist. Mora played really well as well. Came off earlier in the second half, but definitely put in a good shift. No reason, if I'm the coach, to not consider maybe starting him again. Gave the team a spark to start off the game that maybe was missing prior to him getting a start. So big one, I think Alvarez does not even play tonight. And so Javier Aguirre really sticking with the ones that he's trusting right now, the ones that he thinks are on the best form. And it doesn't have so much to do with your name. It just has more to do with how you're playing at the moment. Eric Lira, no reason to drop him. He's playing well. So yeah, there really is no reason to drop him. So yeah, I think the starting lineup will probably continue for the most part. Gallardo was a bit quiet today, but I think Aguirre just trust him a lot. You probably see him play again. But yeah, that's pretty much it, people. We're back for England and the DRC. And yeah, Mexico. Dixon and Whisper is our top talent. LOL. Safe Path Solutions Group. levels. Gilbert Amora playing, and yeah, our and that's our top talent. And those guys are 21. This is a 17-year-old. People, I'm not gonna get any more stressed out than I am already since Netherlands is out. But it looks like all along I just needed to not wear. I thought at least I know it's not me. I know it's not me because I wore the jersey like that other guy who's telling everybody who's gonna win and he puts the jersey on. I put on this jersey today and they didn't lose. So it's not me, people. It's not me. It's Ronald Koeman why Netherlands lost yesterday. Anyway, people, big up on yourselves. Thanks so much for tuning in. I definitely full joy bringing you this game today. Mexico had it exciting in the beginning, and they just basically said, we're not going to kill out ourselves. We're just going to win this game nice and comfortable. 2-0, move on, and they'll be watching that game tomorrow knowing that the winner of the England-Congo game gets to have a date at the Azteca with Mexico in front of their fans. So people, big up on yourselves. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Jason Gooner. This here channel is Jason Gooner TV. And until next time, big up yourselves and we're out.